to get G2's number so we can call him if we hear or see whoever's being hunted down.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you guys come up with anything else, just feel free to go about that. But is everybody ready to get started, Shiki?
Yep, I'm good. I'm ready to go.
Cool.
Let's-
We're gonna be starting off with you guys having just left the what's it called? The large castle. Um, the city ambience kind of refills the area, uh, and like you guys can hear people talking and people are walking around. Some people are like doing small forms of magic just for fun. Others are just running around. Kids are playing in the city streets. As off in the distance, you guys do see the guardians walking outside of the side of the large castle that you just left.
Alexis is gonna dart her eyes left and right as she sees the heroes and goes, "Hey Claire, don't we need? Wouldn't you like to get like one of their numbers just in case something happens?"
Yeah, that's a good idea.
As the party runs over to the guardians, one of them sees you, and then all of them kind of like turn and look over at you guys and very gently wave as G2 steps forward in front of the rest of the group. With his arms crossed, he kind of like looks at you guys. You can see in his head he's questioning what exactly you guys want. Uh, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Can I help you guys?
I was wondering if we could exchange numbers so just in case if I heard about the manhunt on those other two people, if we hear or see them, if we're on the road, would that be okay?
You guys paid attention to the news?
Yeah, I try to.
That's cool. Good for you. Yeah, sure. If you guys hear or see them, don't try to engage them yourself, though.
Mm-hmm.
As he writes something down on a piece of paper and then hands the paper over to you, it is a phone number. Will that be all that you need?
Yep, I think so. Yeah, and thank you again.
Yeah, for sure. You guys need a ride home or something, or what?
I think we're all set. Lux, see, Fritz, are we all set with that?
Lynx puts us thumbs up. I'm good. Lux, you?
Um, no, not that I can think of. Yeah, I think we're all good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, you guys have fun. You see a red alert come on G2's phone as they all run off into the deeper parts of the city. Um, yeah, they all run off, and it's you guys alone in this area. Obviously, there's a couple of wandering people, but other than that, nothing much. You see, people are allowed to get really close to the castle. I mean, even touch it. Like, there's no guards stopping people from touching the castle. Lynx is just over there doing the wave. with his arms.
What are you doing, Link?
I'm bored, man. What do we want to do?
Alright, so we got that.
If any of you guys have any plans for the capital while we're still here, I mean, might as well get it done now.
I want to buy a shotgun.
Really?
No. You know what'd be cool? Visiting the Dark City.
Dark City?
Yeah, it sounds worse than it actually is.
What's that?
It's a city full of dark lights. Full of them. It's a city full of the most introverted people you'll ever meet. And their queen is the most introverted person ever. But the city is so gothic. I want to go there so bad. We can go some other time. If you wish.
I mean, that sounds fun to me.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. But before that, where are we going now? What are we doing now? In this wonderful capital.
Do you guys want to do the thing in Needle Pine Woods?
The Needlewoods?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Or should we do our bird friend? Or should I say bird brain?
Broken boob.
I mean, yeah, we should probably get to that task soon before, you start spilling the beans and shit.
This is true.
Spilling the bean. Yeah, I agree. I'm confused as to what we're doing. Quick, make a decision.
You know what? Let's do it. Let's get broken boob.
Why?
You just agreed with us and now you're complaining?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense, Lexi.
Sit your ass outside. We'll come get you.
We're all outside.
But I'm tired of listening to you whine.
Listen, I don't want to hear that freaking beak again, okay?
All you're
Nor
gonna
do
hear
I,
is his
but I don't
scream.
want him telling Iris all about us.
All
Yeah,
you're gonna
true.
hear is
But
his torment. That's it.
I mean, yeah, true. But here's the thing. Is it gonna be difficult for you to go even though
Oh no. Fritz and Z unmerge. And Fritz says, I'm not going. I can get you guys to the first layer, but it's gonna be up to y'all to get there. And then to get out. But other than that, I can't go.
okay.
Ow.
Yeah, I think it would be best if we get this dealt with before that bird says anything.
That
Yeah.
bird.
But we also okay, is there like a time limit of how long you guys can be separated for that we have to worry about?
In the underworld, no. Time works really, really differently between those different realms. So, to me, Fritz says, to me, it's gonna feel like 2 minutes. To you guys, it might be 3 days. Or an hour. Which would be like a half second to me. Like I said, time works really weird down there. And the further you go down, the slower it gets. I'm not putting you guys in the void first. You're going to be in the pit. And then you'll have to get through there. This isn't going to be fun.
I had a feeling it wasn't.
The pit, probably not as dangerous, but once you get to the abyss, the creatures there are not going to be nice. So, yeah. You're probably going to get into some fights. So if you don't want to go, just let me know now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I rather get that idiot out of the way so we don't have to worry about it later.
Same here.
We should probably bring some extra materials with us just in case. So,
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys have in mind?
well, if there is any, in the capital, some mana potions for Clara, also some healing potions for the three of us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Clara, don't you have a shit ton of healing potions?
I have 2 in Hal's system.
Okay. So that's what we're gonna go do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you guys go and venture off, and buy how many mana and healing potions? We have a lot of money.
Would 3 mana potions be enough?
Mana potions work in the same way that healing potions do. 1d20 per drink.
Okay.
Your mana is at 4.
How much? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, what were you saying?
How much are mana potions, or are they like the same price as health potions?
They're the same price.
Okay.
If we were to spend $5, we can get 3 of each. They're
Want to
cheap.
do that, Lux?
$5 for 3 of each.
1 cobalt coin.
Hopefully that's enough. But, yeah,
Go ahead.
that should be enough, hopefully.
Fritz says, I can get you guys to the layer of the underworld with the queen in it, but I hope she doesn't. What do you guys want to do? There's a lot of different places I could get you. I don't know exactly where Broken Beak is. I assume he'd be in the forest. If I teleport you guys there, though, you're probably going to be assumed to be victims.
Yeah, under. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather not soon to be victim, you know?
Yeah, you'll be
Are
tortured.
there like?
Yeah, we don't want
Oh. Are there like any other entrances?
There's 3 places I can take you: the castle, where the queen is, the chains of despair, or the pit. Those are the only places that I have access to.
I mean, I would either say the pit or like the Queen's Castle, really.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
What's up to you guys? What you want to do?
Plex, do you want to do the castle?
I mean, we could, but we don't know how the Queen is, and the Queen might try to attack us or anything like that. And I really don't feel like dealing with that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Not unless Fritz knows something about the Queen that we don't.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna go to the pit.
I mean, Lucretia, Iris's daughter, probably nice. Probably. She probably won't see you guys and then just be like, oh, die. I mean, the difference is, like, the 2 choices are you deal with Lucretia or you deal with Shade. 2 very different people.
I'm guessing Shade is more deadlier than Equasa.
No, Shade is the queen of the pit, a specific piece of the underworld. Lucretia is the queen of the underworld. There's different hierarchies to it, but Lucretia sits at the top of all of it. Lucretia's more dangerous, but a little bit nicer.
And I'm going to assume that this shade person isn't as nice.
She just doesn't talk to people.
Oh.
Alright, y'all. Pit, castle.
Plex, do you have a preference?
Yo, you sound scary right now, Mel. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You got a voice mod on?
No. Do you want me to
There
rejoin
you
the
go.
call?
Okay, yeah. Leave and rejoin.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, now you're better.
Oh, that was weird.
That was weird. It's freaky. I was gonna make that a thing, but like,
The symbiote tried to take over.
yeah, something like that.
But I mean, we could try our chances with the Queen, you know?
Just
I
pick
mean,
one,
good.
please. Fritz says.
Listen, I don't need you to be impatient, okay? Sorry.
I don't have an argument to that.
Fritz, do you think we'll have better luck if we're at the castle or at the pit?
Probably at the castle.
Okay, then castle it is.
Castle it is.
Thank you. As Fritz snaps, and you guys get teleported into this large, desolate, cold, very cold, dark area. Off in the distance, you guys see a city, a small town. It's kind of like got a reddish tint to it, but you see a lot of like normal looking people walking around. Some humans, um, but a lot of them are like uh, human skinned looking. Some of them have horns, others have tails. Some of them have both. Um, but all of them are like really seem really nice, and they're all just kind of talking to each other. Some of them have completely black skin, um, and others have different colored skin, but most of them have normal human looking skin.
Oh, wow.
Some of the biggest traits that you see of them on them, you also see on Z as well. The horns, the teeth, yeah, and the slightly scaly skin from some of them. As you
Alright.
guys are sitting atop like this hill area, nobody can really see you or anything like that. Go ahead.
Lux is just gonna look at Z and notice the horns, and she's just gonna like point at him and goes, "Holy fucking shit!"
I will end you, Lux. Z
Lux,
says.
please. Please be nice. The horns look actually cool.
These horns may be small, but you know what? They're growing. He does. He has like little nubs kind of out. They're very sharp though. My headbutts are nasty.
I bet they would.
Also, fighting is a really common thing here from what Fritz said, so, you know. We should probably pay our respects.
Definitely. Oh, see, I got something for you.
What's that?
This. And as Clara says that, she pulls out the gold bracelet.
You see like a very confused look on his face as he says, thank you? Gold bracelet.
I thought I wanted to get everyone a gift, and I thought you would like it. And as Clara says that, she starts to blush a bit.
Like is an understatement. Thank you. What's Lux doing?
As that is going on, Lux is just looking
Is
at
this
all the people.
is this the one that you give him? The gold bracelet with emeralds?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. She's looking at all the people?
Yeah,
Alright. What's Lux thinking
like
right now?
a part of Lux is just thinking, so this is what the underworld looks like, huh? And another part of her is thinking, don't pay attention to what's going on, like right next to you. Don't pay attention to that. Don't pay attention to that.
You guys can see Z. He looks really uncomfortable. It seems like something about this place just isn't rubbing right with him.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. It's all good in the neighborhood. You guys ready to go?
Yeah. Are you?
Of course. Okay. As, where do you guys begin walking?
Should we go to the town?
Yeah, I would assume. So you guys begin walking towards this city.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up, Siri. Okay. As you guys begin walking to the city, um, this fog kind of like goes away, and there's like this large ring. As you guys can see, all sorts of people just kind of walking in and out of the city. Some people with like I said, like wings. A lot of the complexions look really different, and as you walk into the center of this city, which nobody stops you, nobody's really paying attention or anything like that, this large castle is revealed at the edge of the city, where the city kind of like funnels into. You guys can see people, very strong people, seemingly going into the castle. Uh, a small set of people, though.
Should follow those guys?
It seems like most of the strongest people are heading towards the castle. Mm. Hey Z, what do you think we should do?
I, I don't know. I think we should just go to the castle. I'd assume that's where the queen is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, as you guys begin approaching the castle, a couple of the guards stand there, and put spears in an X against each other, blocking your way. They're looking at you. It seems like they're asking for a reason for your entry.
What should we say, guys?
The truth,
I
maybe?
don't know.
The
I don't
truth?
know either.
The truth?
I don't think that would be a good idea. Would that be a good idea?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're just looking for a reason to let us in.
I mean, would talking to the queen be a good reason?
Both of the guards, by the way, are female. As Z seems to realize something and says, "Guys, I gotta go, for a moment. Shout my name when those doors are open, please."
Oh, okay.
Yep, those are
Wait,
Lowrens.
what?
As he fucking takes off.
Why did he go? Oh no.
You get a text on your phone that says, "Explain in a minute."
Um, Lux is gonna look at both of the guards and try to figure out why he decided to just book it.
um, Lux doesn't know anything about Dark Runes. Okay, wait. No, she doesn't. Okay. You can't figure it out. The only thing that you remember is Z talking about the different types of dark runes that are there and the natural effects that they have on other people. But it's hard to tell what types of dark runes these are since you don't know much about them. Let Let me go see if Clara... No. Nope. So what do you guys say to these ladies that are blocking the way?
Could we talk to the queen, please?
What for?
We just got a question to ask her.
And that is?
Um, Lex, could I have some help?
I mean, should we tell them the truth? Question mark.
We're kind of looking for a friend that got sent down here a while ago.
You aren't looking to free him, are you?
No.
No, no, no.
One of their eyes glow green, and the tail kind of like starts flicking at the air, and they move the spear. The spear's out of the way. Go on in.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
After Clara says that, she quickly messages Z.
The gates open, and you guys see a fucking fireball zip in through the small crack of the gates, and this like explosion happens, and Z is just standing in the center, just kind of like, all right, we're good.
What? Are you okay?
Those are Lowrins.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Is there like a hierarchy?
No, there's just different races of Darkrin. As the gates begin shutting behind you guys, and says, so Lowrins have a very keen ability to draw out the natural desires of the opposite sex, especially. Their mental abilities are the strongest, and I don't want those two in my head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
And I get the feeling that you'd be a little uncomfortable with that, Clara, so you know I decided to leave. Yup. So we're here now.
Yep.
Hold on. As Z was explaining to this, Lux is just gonna keep on listening to his heartbeat to see if it was racing or not.
No, he's actually really calm.
Okay.
You guys look past Z, and if Z was only a little bit shorter, you would have seen him before. Just an inch shorter, and you would have noticed him. This man is standing behind Z. He is holding that golden apple, as his white, black, and demonic wings, kind of like sprawl out and then relax at his side as he looks at you guys and says, good to see you guys here. As he kind of like rolls up his sleeves a little bit, in a very formal way.
Clara's gonna turn to Lux and gives her a look of, who? Because
Lux is gonna look at Clara and goes, and why would you think I would know?
I don't know.
What is it, Clara asked?
She gave Lux a look of, like, asking Lux, who is this person?
Oh, so she asked Lux who this guy is?
Yeah.
He, looks down at you guys, and is just kind of looking between all of you and says, "You don't know who I am?"
No. Could we? Would it be all right if we ask for your name?
Iris. What brings you to the underworld? Certainly not death. So how can I help you?
So should we explain this?
Honestly, for the most part.
I mean, it's not like we can lie to him.
Correct.
Yeah.
We already saw how badly that went. Well, you didn't. I did.
What happened?
Nothing.
Lux.
Just a little non-friendly interaction between me and some mortals, that's all. But we're down here, so there's no reason for any of that to happen. Right, Lux?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you most certainly don't want to bring your grudge down to my home. Where my family is. Do we?
I did not deal with that.
Perfect. So, again, how can I help you?
Um, we were kind of looking for a former friend of ours.
We're looking for the bird.
Are you guys trying to save him? Resurrect him?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh.
Oh. Ew.
Man, that'd be pretty funny. So, what about him? You're looking for the bird. Who were you planning on talking to help you out with that?
That is a good question.
Well, you might have luck with Lucretia, my daughter. I have to go. Good luck. Doing whatever it is. I'm sure I'll see you guys soon. Or not. As Iris does walk around you guys, as he flies out the front gates. Z lets out a
That was
That dude didn't even acknowledge me. But like, what the fuck was that?
That was nerve. That was.
You can see that Lux literally was like calm when talking to him, but as he flew away and when he was like a good distance away from them, Lux literally like you can see that Lux starts to like shiver. It's like she had a huge ass shiver down her spine as she goes, God, I don't like him.
I can see why.
Don't get me wrong, he's fucking cool but scary.
Very.
Something's weird about him though. Z says. I just can't put my finger on it.
Something's weird about him.
Yeah.
Wouldn't all the Celestials have a weird vibe?
No shit, but I don't know how to explain.
We might as well go into the castle to talk to the queen about seeing about the bird.
Sure.
That's a good idea, yeah.
As you guys continue walking through the castle, eventually y'all stumble into this large room with flames going all the way around it. The layers of the underworld almost look like planets in a way, and you see this lady sitting atop a throne with a halo above her head and multiple of these like little spirits kind of wandering around. She doesn't have a crown, but she does have these gigantic demonic wings that sit aside the stairs of the throne room. They are, at the very least, 100 feet long.
Whoa.
And in front of her sits this, is standing this person, and these two are just talking. As he, like, very frustratingly just fucking storms off out of the castle, kind of turning into this, like, fireball and arcing around you guys. What stands out is how this dude's has a flaming hand, and Z normally has flaming nails. As I said, that only stands out. It just doesn't seem like it's something super important. What would you guys like to do?
Lex, do you want to try talking to her?
You think it's good for me to talk to her? Someone that has almost put us in the
Oh,
amount of trouble with the stuff that I have said.
this is true. This is very true.
But if you want, I can at least, I mean, this is you know whose domain with their children, so
Mm-hmm.
I can at least dial it back as much. Because I really don't feel like dealing with him, and especially if this is his domain with his children in it.
Yeah. Well, I could do the talking. Okay. Should we all just kind of walk up, or do we have to wait?
I mean, if she plans on talking to anyone else, I'd rather wait for that conversation to go before we decide to talk to her.
Same.
As this lady can clearly see your guys' hesitancy, as she, takes her sword, still completely sheathed, and sets it across the seat of her throne, and begins walking down the steps. She is shorter than Clara. She is shorter than Clara is. She's 5'1". As she begins, walking, as I said, walking down, hold on. Yeah, okay, she's a little bit shorter than Clara. She's 5'1", and begins walking down, and stands in front of you guys. Something about her presence is so different from Iris. Iris normally has this intimidating, and very serious and somewhat of a mocking presence, but this lady has a very gentle and, like, but fierce presence. Like, almost even her aura is saying, I have the ability to melt somebody, but I usually won't. As she stands and looks at you guys and says, "How can I help?"
Hi.
Hello.
We're kind of looking for a friend of ours that, um, here.
A friend that got sent here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss.
It, thank you. I don't know how to explain it. Oh dear.
You don't need to be nervous.
He's this friend of ours. He's kind of known to be a blabbermouth. Um, we were kind of just hoping to see where he is and kind of make sure he doesn't say anything about us.
So you want to silence his voice?
Exactly.
Yes. Would that be all right?
Are you guys down here to stop him from giving information to my father?
If we say yes, would that be a problem?
Why would it? Is there something that he needs to know?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then it wouldn't be a problem at all. No, it's not a problem.
That's good. Thank you.
Of course, we can silence his voice for you. Now, is there anything else you three need? For some reason, she's looking over at Z a lot.
Um, we might have a feeling that he may be in the more lower levels.
What's his name?
Broken Beak.
Broken Beak. Yeah. Yeah, there's only one of them down there. Okay. Sure, I can silence him. If it makes you guys feel better.
Yes, that would definitely make us feel better.
It would.
Good. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I I believe we're all set. Right, Lux?
I mean, yeah, our plans were to just silence that bird.
Lux, can you follow me?
Who?
Lux.
Uh, uh, um, yeah, sure.
She begins walking up the throne stairs.
Lux is gonna take a few steps and then look back at like Claire and Z and goes, and just like gives them the look of
Yo, we
be
can't
on
read your
alert.
mind. We can't read your mind. Just tell us.
Lux is just gonna look at okay, fine. Lux is just gonna look at him and just like whisper like be on alert just in case.
I find that so funny. I'm gonna give you the look of pneumono ultramicroscopic silicovaconiosis supercalifragilisticexpialidocious hippopotamonstrosicopedaliophobia, and hopefully
I
you
would
get
hit
it.
you where it came.
And hopefully you get that shit.
Oh my god, I would hit you where it came. Fine. Lux is just gonna look at them and whisper like
I
be on
heard you.
alert.
We will.
And then she's just gonna walk up the stairs.
As you guys stand at the pedestal, and Lucretia, the queen, removes her sword from it and says, "Sit. Sit down." She's asking you to sit on her throne.
Lux is gonna like hesitate, but she will slowly sit on her throne with her.
A very
So
long draw of silence happens as she says, "Okay, you can leave."
uh, um uh, okay. And Lux is going to like get up
As you walk down the
and
throne stairs, she says, "If ever you guys need to come to my castle, just shout my name."
Lux looks back at her and says, "I will make sure to keep that in mind."
You may not have the greatest relationship with my father, but I am not him. Kane will see you guys out. As this man walks through the door, the person that... Oh, shit! The person that was just arguing with Lucretia. As he begins walking over towards you guys. Clara, what is on your mind?
Like,
Huh?
she's kind of thinking about a little bit of everything, like how it was. She didn't understand like why Lux was sitting on the throne in hopes that she's okay.
As Lux meets the rest of the party down at the bottom of the throne stairs. And Kane stands there waiting for you guys to be ready to leave. You guys can chat and all that stuff.
Lux, are you okay?
Yeah, that was weird.
Did she explain why she had you sit on up there, or?
No, it was just a long, awkward silence.
Mm.
I was going to ask her why she had me sit on the throne, but then she told me to get up and that I could leave.
Lindsay, how are you holding up?
Not good. I want to go.
All right, then let's get going then.
This guy, kind of like looks at all of you guys and says, "So you're ready to leave?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Don't mind my sister, she's weird. But for real though, you guys are ready to leave. You don't have anything else you want to do before you do it.
No, no, that I can think of.
Same
And
here.
I'm pretty sure my friend over there, as he points at Z, would like to go.
As he looks over at Z, Kane gives this really weird look at him. Almost like he just realized something. Is surprised, very upset, and cannot say what he just realized at the same time. As he says, alright, y'all, you know what, whatever. He snaps, and a tornado of, like, a bunch of different colored flames comes around you guys. And, you guys are back in the tavern. Alright. As the queen said, if you guys ever need to see her again or go back to the castle, just call her name. Have a good one.
You too.
As he snaps again and the flame tornado comes around him, but not you guys, and he goes away. And now you guys are left in the tavern. The barkeep looks at you guys and says, "Where the hell were you?" That's right.
On a field
Got
trip.
an accent now. A field trip.
Yeah.
He just throws his hands up. Whatever! And then goes back to cleaning the glass. Z, like, runs into his room. As Clara, Fritz, and Lux are the only ones that are left in the tavern now. Back at home.
So,
Hey, Fritz.
What's going on? How was it?
A little nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie.
Nerve-wracking.
that whole entire fucking domain is his domain, and it has his children in it. That's the only thing that's running through Lux's mind.
It's not Iris's domain. Well, I mean, he made it, but, you know, it's not his. He gave it to Lucretia. He just lives there.
That whole entire domain is his children's shit.
Pretty much. Yep. Pretty much. So, why is Z vomiting right now?
That... He
I
seems
think that,
uncomfortable there.
yeah. He seemed very uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Uncomfortable.
What the fuck? That's weird.
Why would that be weird?
Because he never gets uncomfortable.
Would it be alright if I check on him, guys?
I mean, go ahead.
It might be best to just let him come to you, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that too.
But if you are that worried, you can probably go. He probably wouldn't mind.
Oh no, because I don't want to be intruding either. Oh no.
Just don't think too much about it.
Alright. Yeah, Clara's gonna start walking over to the door to Z's room.
Start. Okay. Z's door is shut, but, yeah, Z's door is shut. Kind of. It's cracked, not shut.
Kara's gonna knock like kind of on the door frame so that it doesn't like open the door.
Um. Sorry, I just saw something funny. Uh. So knocking on the door, you hear Z say, "Come in." What's up?
Are you okay? You you seemed really uncomfortable earlier.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm alright. Sorry to worry you.
It's okay. I just want to make sure you're okay.
Why did she look like me? That's what I'm wondering.
Mm.
And even Iris, too. I don't know, maybe it's just some weird coincidence.
It could be.
Just being in the underworld was really uncomfortable.
I know the feeling.
I know I didn't say it too much earlier, but this bracelet means a lot.
I'm glad that you like it.
You ready to go back out?
Are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Z says. Z stands and walks out to the rest of the group. Okay, that's good. Lux, Fritz, what were you guys talking about during this time?
Lux was probably just explaining to Fritz about what happened and everything, and how and how the queen had her like walk up towards her throne and had her sit on it, and like as he's explaining that part, you can see that she's like shaking in excitement, but also like shaking in like nervousness and fear.
Look,
Like I don't know what that means. Like
Fr-
she had me sit on her throat. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
what do you think it means? Lux, did you get so excited you just blipped out of existence?
Yes,
No.
she did. Oh,
What do you...
This Lux is gonna like calm herself down and goes, I don't know what that means when she had me like sit on her throne. It and like it was just an awkward silence. Like she said nothing.
I think you might be overthinking it, Lux.
Am I?
Maybe? She might have just had you sit on the throne to sit on it. Just for funsies. I don't know, they're Iris's kids. They're fucking weird. Not weird, just unpredictable. Look, if it was something, you'll find out. If it wasn't something, you'll find out.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
So, Clara, is he okay?
Yeah.
Good. So, what are we doing now?